ready.
You just tell me something about what you were doing in Chicago and what's your basic profession.
Okay, so I am originally a marine engineer by profession, but moved into software and moved into Chicago in around 2000. In 2000 actually. I went for higher studies, did my master's, me and my wife both actually. She already had a master's MBA, but she did another one. So we went for studies actually in US. And then after that I moved into management consulting. I was working for IBM for around 9 years. Right now I have joined Tata Consultancy and head one of their divisions in America. So, primarily I started from marine engineering, but now I am in management consulting.
So when you came to know about Mr. Devslok Sharma regarding his treatment and clinic, all these things?
So I'm primarily from Kolkata. So while in Kolkata we were visiting last year, I think in 2000 or maybe 1 year back. Somebody referred, I don't remember who, and she was looking for a treatment for her. She has some skin problem on palm. It was a lot of rashes and all those. So he, so we were referred. We are lucky that Dr. Sharma was in Kolkata during that week because he's not always there.
Okay.
So we went and she saw one time, and I think the medicine started working. We had to go back immediately, so we took the first kind of dose of medicines, but it showed a lot of improvement. So after 6 months when we came back again, we went again, and I think Dr. Sharma again, I think he gave, I think he has to change some of the medicines, and after that it is like I'll say 95% cure.
So before coming to Mr. Devslok Sharma, how many doctors you have consulted with for your wife's treatment?
At least 4 or 5 doctors in Chicago, and all very, very like top, meaning not homeopathy, but it's normal regular skin problem. And they had practically they were not going into right, meaning everybody has their own theory, they tried different things. Somebody even came to that it might be a cancerous cells and all those, that type of things.
So in all the 20th, 21st century, when America is the most powerful country in the world and they are doing lots of experiment in medical sciences, and you are just consulted 3 or 4 doctors there, and right now you are in touch with Mr. Devslok Sharma. So what is the feeling between that American doctors and the Indian doctors, and particularly as a homeopathy doctor?
I always have a lot of trust in homeopathy, and even I have gone through. So it's not American doctor or say if in the allopathy field.
Yes, exactly.
If you don't, meaning I have such a bad opinion about the doctors in Kolkata. Meaning Kolkata, I know a lot of big. One of my very close friend. He is one of the most famous heart specialist in Kolkata. And my mother my mother was admitted and the treatment was happening, and I had to intervene, and I said I'm going to take her out from this hospital, and so I'm just trying to compare. So doctors in India and US, in the allopathy, it's a completely different mindset, the way they are treating, but homeopathy, the one thing that I have liked about it is they have as the doctor said, that we treat the system, not the patient.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so that was something that touched me long back. And personally, when I saw as a childhood, I used to have a lot of problem with my stomach and all those. And I saw a homeopathy doctor, a very senior doctor. He was ideally, saw him as a very confident. And he explained me, and his treatment was perfectly on dot. If he told me that 3 days after you will have this is how you will feel, and I used to feel like that.
Okay.
So I had personal trust. That's the reason I was looking for a homeopathy doctor when we visited Kolkata. And we heard about Dr. Sharma, so we went there, and it worked for my wife, so why not? Then that's why I'm here.
So in comparison to that expenses occurred, the 3-4 doctors you have consulted before coming to Mr. Devslok Sharma, and after the consultation with Mr. Devslok, what is the expenses you have spent?
Yeah, that's a good question. Expenses wise, meaning again, the homeopathy is not expensive at all. Meaning if I compare, it's not even 1%
Not
of what
for comparison, what is the total amount you have expected till now?
I may not have that ready-made, but I have, if I see 4 or 5 doctors in US, that will at least cost, like every visit will be around $700 to $800.
Okay, then
although insurance will pay most part of it, but I have to pay around 25% of it. So $800 is around 48,000 rupees. One visit.
For one visit.
One visit.
How much total expenses?
Around 4 lakhs.
4 lakhs.
Yeah.
But you have not got a single chances
No,
of recovery?
it frustrated because every time you go and if it doesn't work and they tell something else, then you also start having thinking that okay, something is really.
So in future, if you have, I'm not telling you, but if in future, in case of any requirement is concerned regarding your health or your family's health or anybody else in your circle, so you will definitely prescribe Mr. Sharma's name for that.
Absolutely, no doubt. Meaning, I already have one experience,
yes.
And experience is what matters, right? Personal experience. So I already have experience, and I'm sure this time also I'm here, and I have made the effort of coming, all the way. Meaning, my trip was there. Meaning, I had a business trip,
okay.
But I was there in, for a day in Delhi. I wanted to be there. Meaning, that was the only requirement. But I made all the way, came to Kolkata, and then because that Kolkata I have a house, so I can stay there, and then coming from there here is easier.
So you are also in consultation with Mr. Sharma. What's the?
I just started. Meaning today we are talking first time. I have some problem, similar skin problem in my So that is starting today. So I'm hopeful that it will work out.
Definitely it will work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.